On va commencer alors sur la saison.
Nigel Owens is one of the most respected referees in world rugby, his knowledge of the laws of the game second to none. But when he became the latest to tackle these, his interpretation of some of his own performances was less clear-cut.
Your first international is Ireland against Japan. Can you remember who were the two opposing captains?
Oh, now I think it could have been... David Humphreys, I think, the Irish captain.
Correct.
I am hopeless with names, absolutely hopeless. If I go to referee in the Rabo sometimes and I'll have a touch judge with me who I've never met before or only met once or twice, he'll say my name, he'll say his name before the game. I would have forgotten it by half-time. I am hopeless with names. I remember faces anywhere, but names, hopeless. I don't know who the Japanese captain was.
You're one of two referees to have refed 2 consecutive Heineken Cup finals. Who's the other one?
Chris White from England.
In the event of a referee being knocked over during the course of a game...
Yeah, we're talking about South Africa, New Zealand here now, in 2010.
Assuming he recovers and can continue, how has the match restarted?
It would be... It would be with a scrum to the team who were last in possession. I should know that because I've been bowled over a few times, and it was my fault. You know, I'd got in the way, and his reaction was totally acceptable. He was pushed me, and I went back into Jimmy Cowan, who broke from the side of the maul and thought, if I go past the referee here now, South Africa are not going to tackle me. Well, like hell they didn't. They tackled me and him at the same time, Sharkburger, and I was at the bottom of a ruck getting trampled over. And yeah, I remember that quite well. Yeah, and blown up and gave a scrum to New Zealand then when I finally came round to myself and restarted.
Try and go past me,
Who was the player you famously told, this is not soccer?
We've become, well, I'd say, quite good friends. We always sort of have a joke and a chat when I see him now. Yeah, Tobias Porter, yeah. It was Munster Treviso. And about 10 minutes into the game, the scrum half now, Tobias Porter, was starting to question some decisions and starting to gripe a bit. And an instant thought that came to my mind was, oh, I don't think I've refereed this guy before, because if I had, he'd know better than not to do this. And about 5–10 minutes later, then I just had enough. I said, and that's where the words came from. Then I said, come here, I don't think we met before, have we? You know, and because if we have, you wouldn't be doing this. And yeah, and that's where the words come. You do my job and I'll do mine. This is not soccer.
For the players of the 2013 Lions, the tour began in Hong Kong and their opening game against the Barbarians. But Andy Irvine and the management had